radio station.
We're more than just a radio station. We are a part of your life.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Citizen FM News at noon. I'm Lawrence Omoite. Ahead of the March 18 governorship and assembly election, the Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, has ordered restriction of all forms of vehicular movements on roads, waterways and other forms of transportation from 12 a.m. to 6 p.m. on election day. However, those on essential services, such as officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission, electoral observers, accredited media observers, as well as emergency responders, are excluded. The IGP reiterates the ban on all security aids to VIPs and escorts from accompanying their principal and politicians to polling booths and collation centers during their elections.
I want to assure you, all states, excluding the FCT that we don't have in elections, we have proper policing of electoral process. Our senior officers have been deployed. The deputy inspectors general police of all our geopolitical zones have been on the field. These are very senior officers to be assisted by assistant inspectors general police, commissioner police, who are even deployed to various senatorial districts where senior officers have been deployed to local government areas. We have done heavy deployment, and where we think we should have heavy deployment, we have done heavy deployment. Even as I speak with you, the IGP is still sending support to some commands, logistics, personnel, anti-route equipment, and the like. So we have done what we should. We are optimistic we're going to have a seamless process.
Meanwhile, the Independent National Electoral Commission has begun the movement of sensitive materials from the branches of the Central Bank of Nigeria to the local government area offices across the country ahead of the election. The resident electoral commissioners who are overseeing the process in the state said the INEC is ready for Saturday's governorship and assembly elections.
We have been distributing the ballot papers and the ECF series to all the local governments in the state. All logistic arrangement has been made. We have told our electoral office, the transport union have been quickly told that they should do the needful. Everything will be okay, inshallah.
We are well prepared and we have started moving materials. The ad hoc staff movement will start very early as 10 o'clock on Friday. They will all move to the respective local governments.
Permanently, the security agencies will be married with them like husband and wife. So they are not going anywhere. They are to secure the INEC materials and sensitive materials. So there is no cause of alert in terms of security. Apart from the ones we are seeing here, we have already cordoned Sokoto State. So anybody who is dreaming of causing confusion in Sokoto State will be dealt with decisively.
The Nigeria Civil Society Coalition and other CSOs say Nigerians should hold the leadership of the Independent National Electoral Commission accountable for a free and fair governorship and assembly election. In a bid to help prevent disruptions of the electoral process, the coalitions identified violent-prone areas to include Lagos, Rivers, Imo, Abia, Ebonyi, Enugu, and Kano. The group said INEC was expected to have taken lessons from the challenges experienced during the presidential and National Assembly election and must have made adequate arrangements to forestall the reoccurrence of the gaps observed during the elections.
The situation across the country appears tense, with reports of violence, kidnapping and assassination in several states, including Lagos, Rivers, Imo, Abia, Ebonyi, Enugu, and Kano. As such, Situation Room reminds the Nigerian police and other security agencies that they have primary responsibility to guarantee the safety and security of election officials, as well as other election stakeholders, including the voters.
Our findings noted a few polling units where voters were denied opportunities to vote. Our findings noted a few polling units where voters were permitted to vote without due accreditation with the beavers and the undue delay in uploading the polling unit results on the INEC election results viewing portal.
It is important that the IREV works this time. I understand that the government has said that there was an attempt to hack the IREV server. But I want to believe that the government have put in place mechanism and measures that protects the IREV server and ensure that this time, in these elections, the server actually delivers on the promises that INEC had made.
Nigerians are calling on the Central Bank of Nigeria to do more in the provision of cash to Nigerians. This follows the protracted difficulties experienced by bank customers in accessing their cash in banks.
This is what they paid me at the counter, 3,000. 2,000 they paid me. Yes, that's what they are paying everybody at the counter there. No ATM. ATM is not working.
I've been on this bank before 7 o'clock. And I had a card they gave to me that is numbering BK42 for collecting cash. But I'm not able to enter the bank. Even at yesterday, the 4th year, I closed the bank.
They've given me numbers this morning. I've been here like 7 o'clock in the morning. So I've not even entered the bank. So the day is really bad.
We are in the queue since. So it's just in my turn just now. Then I withdraw money from the ATM machine.
President Muhammad Buhari has re-emphasized the need for small and medium enterprises for the growth of the country's economy. The president was speaking in Abuja when he received the leadership of the Institute of Directors of Nigeria.
I was particularly interested to learn that you not only cater to large corporates, but are aware that for any economy to grow and create jobs, we need an equally vibrant and successful small and medium enterprise sector. This administration has, despite the difficult times brought upon by a variety of external shocks, done much to ensure survival and development of small and medium enterprises. I'm confident that this act will go some way in improving our business environment, especially for the micro, small, and medium enterprises.
The Federal Capital Territory Muslim Pilgrims Welfare Board says it will sanction intending pilgrims who deliberately miss their flight schedules during airlift for the 2023 Hajj operation. The director of FCT Muslims Pilgrim Welfare Board, Malam Abubakar Adamu Evuti, discloses at a meeting with Islamic scholars mobilized to conduct the education and orientation exercise for the 2023 intending pilgrims from the FCT. And for some sports stories now, Arsenal were knocked out of the Europa League at the last 16th stage in a penalty shootout defeat by Sporting Lisbon at the Emirates Stadium. Gabriel Martinez's spot kick was saved by a goalkeeper before Nuno Santos netted the winner to spark celebrations among Sporting's players at the full-time following an eventful and entertaining tie. Marcus Rashford was on target against Manchester United as Manchester United cruised into the quarterfinals of the Europa League with a clinical win at Real Betis. After an opening first half, Rashford put United ahead in the 55th minute with a thunderous long-range effort dipping into the bottom corner. Nigeria's Grammy Award-winning artist Burna Boy will perform at the opening ceremony of this year's UEFA Champions League final in Istanbul, Turkey. The Nigerian star will bring energy and signature soulful vibes of Afrobeats before the biggest club fixture in football as it gets underway in UEFA. And that's the news at noon. I am Lawrence Umoite.